never played Robot Rescue, boy, are you in for a headache. I mean, a treat. A headache-flavored treat. I mean, chocolate! It's Robot Rescue 5G! I mean 3D. So if you had a 3DS, you might recognize Robot Rescue. The original game and its sequel were both released on DSiWare. And here they are. They've been repackaged in one compilation with Robot Rescue 3D. Not only that, there's also a bunch of new levels reworked in 3D and called simply Robot Rescue 3D. So you're essentially getting a third game as well, and you're getting it all for $2. So the value here is fantastic. Altogether, that's more than 120 puzzles in Robot Rescue 3D. And again, if you've never played Robot Rescue, the holy shitballs, you're in for a kick to the brain. These games have some of the most maddening puzzles in the history of puzzles. They will literally make you nauseous, and I mean that as a compliment. Listen, don't be a pussy. Just drink some pink bismuth. Across all three games, the puzzles basically take the same approach. Lots of doors, lots of switches, lots of conveyor belts, lots of headaches. Robot Rescue is obviously about rescuing robots, so there's a very mechanical approach to the levels. It's like figuring out how to put the mousetrap together. Remember that? And then you just knock it over. Ha ha! So Robot Rescue can be a lot to handle, both mentally and visually. We'll get to the visual part later, but seriously, these puzzles are brutal. I actually mentioned this in our review of Robot Rescue 2, but the levels almost feel like they were designed by some smart-ass dork with a level editor. They just have a chaotic, messy look, which is actually very daunting. It takes thought just to make sense of the puzzles, let alone solve them. Another part of the challenge comes from the fact that you're controlling multiple characters at once, and if just one of them bumps into something they shouldn't, it's game over. And eventually there are tons of them on the screen, and it's an incredible challenge to move them safely in sync. Now, none of the Robot Rescue games f*** around with any story or any extraneous nonsense. They're all about the puzzles. Unfortunately, that seems to come at the cost of all other things, specifically graphics. Listen, it's not a matter of, oh, bad color use. Have you no concept of color harmony? It's more like, those colors look so bad together, they're literally making my eyes hurt. Even in 3D, Robot Rescue looks like crayon vomit. The Robot Rescue games have always had strengths and weaknesses. Strengths in these awesome, complex puzzles about transporting robots. Weaknesses in the paint jobs used for those puzzles and robots. There's also, there's actually not much replay value here either. But for $2, I mean, at that price, Robot Rescue 3D is a no-brainer. See, because you'll tear yours out. This game's ridiculous.